Welcome back, everyone. Quest for You is on, and it's episode 47. Don't celebrate every day. And I know by now you're wondering about this strange title. Maybe you're not even listening to the episode because the title turns you off. Well, I hope you do, because you wonder, shouldn't every day be a celebration? And I say, sure, but let's clarify what we should celebrate. I say, always honor your life, your aliveness, the fact that you're here, your wisdom, your vitality, your beauty, the quality of your life, the relationships you have, your family. Yes, you should celebrate this. You should be thankful for it. Quest for You is all about finding back to yourself. The journey back to recognizing who you are is at the same time a celebration for your life. You are waking up to your life. You start to recognize areas in your life that you have shut off, ignored, or neglected. That is coming alive. This celebration of life starts on the inside, with an awareness of the magnitude of this amazing life. And once you start doing the inner work, it expresses itself on the outside by how you show up in the world, by your thoughts, behaviors, and actions. You will notice that you are more in balance. Your actions show your level of gratitude and appreciation for this life. You're present. You accept that the good life is right here in this moment. Recognizing this and living like this, that is celebrating life. Unfortunately, the way many people celebrate doesn't reflect their inner world. They celebrate by numbing themselves. Encouraged by advertising in media, people indulge in the pleasures that life offers 24/7. By buying more and more things, and by consuming more in the form of food and media and entertainment. There's nothing wrong with a little diversion, with a little fun, when you maybe just came out of 2 months of hard work without a break, or you just overcame a stressful time in your life. But what I specifically want to talk about in this episode is the celebration of life, where we go all out, and almost every day, and we may not even notice it. The celebration that is really not a celebration, but a distraction. When we haven't really accomplished anything, but we just feel we need to pamper ourselves somehow. Cake, entertainment, alcohol flowing, the whole shebang. It's just like a wedding. We start Monday with a big sweet something latte because, let's face it, it's Monday. We need something to motivate us. And then luckily someone also brought cookies into the office. And there's birthday cake on Tuesdays and a huge catered lunch on Wednesday. Happy hour with coworkers on Thursday. Donuts on Friday morning and a venti frappuccino to celebrate that it's Friday. And now that the weekend starts, it's time to hit the favorite restaurants and bars and clubs and bakeries and delis, etc. Everything is accessible and you don't even need a ton of money to afford it all. In fact, the more money we have disposable to us, the easier these treats can be justified. Milkshakes, carb-loaded baked treats in every coffee shop, chocolate bars, chips, specialty candies and chocolate, artisan ice cream, alcohol. Aside from the fact that most of these are outright bad for our health, we turn these foods into everyday things. Foods that people 50 years ago didn't even eat on a regular basis. Foods that are so calorie dense they provide enough energy for 2 days. And they become an issue for us, reflecting in bad health, obesity, issues with focus and mood and depression and more. Improper and excess nutrition is the culprit of many health-related issues. Yet, we are constantly in celebration mode. We feel we need to reward ourselves all the time. And this is encouraged by media. Every article on stress I read says something to this extent. Indulge. Eat ice cream when you feel down. Reward yourself. You deserve it. Where did all this rewarding come from? Is our life really so challenging and painful that we need reminders to celebrate more? Or is it the media just encouraging us to consume more so it can make more money? Will Häagen-Dazs solve our problems? No, wait, I forgot. Ben & Jerry's will do that. I know I'm being a little funny, but I propose this today. Live a simple life. Stick to your routines. Let them guide you. Eat healthy and controlled. Small portions, just enough to provide you with energy. Not an overload where you cannot move afterwards. We talked about routines yesterday. If you view them as your helper instead of as punishment, then it will become easier to follow them. Let's get back to simplicity. Prepare your meals at home if you can. I cook 5 days worth of lunches in 2 hours on Sundays. Skip the treats and reserve them for special occasions. I realize that they are abundant everywhere, but you can say no. During the week, I try to never stop at any grocery stores or gas stations. I avoid those temptations. There is plenty of food in my fridge and I eat that. I tell myself when I'm tempted to buy something fancy at a deli, there's food in my fridge. Why waste it? And even when I think I don't have much at home to prepare a meal, necessity makes you resourceful. Meals don't need to be elaborate. You can easily whip up a nice dish with few ingredients. Simple, nutritious, few ingredients that you control. Forget about diets. Adopt a healthy lifestyle permanently and you will not need any more diets. Enjoy your favorite ice cream from time to time, but it should not live permanently in your freezer, replenished every week when you buy groceries. Make it something special, and then you have something to look forward to. Take responsibility and control your environment, and that includes the food that you eat. Think before you eat and drink. Just because you have 2 business dinners back to back doesn't mean you need to go all out each time. Order small, avoid the alcohol. Don't even look inside the donut box the next morning. Have confidence in yourself. You brought your own food, so ignore everything else. Celebrate when it's truly time to celebrate, not because it's Friday or because you had a rough week. Celebrate tough goals accomplished, reunions with friends, or other special milestones in your life. Those occasions will remain in your memory, together with the amazing food that you had. But the donut you have every week will only remain on your hips and not in your memory. Learn to celebrate life the right way. Save your hard-earned money and don't waste it on food and drinks that you later regret. Instead, create wonderful experiences and memories that you can share with others in years to come. Skip the happy hour that is the same boring thing every time anyway, and instead, go to an art exhibit or go see a play. Text an old friend and invite her to a networking event. Expand your horizon. Feed your mind and your brain with new knowledge. Stop by the park on the way home, or the ocean if you have one nearby, and go for a walk instead of perusing the grocery aisles. Live life. Control urges. Learn to resist and hold off. Learn to look forward to something that's less immediate like food, but more rewarding in the long term. And most of all, I say it again, live simply. Evaluate what you really need and enjoy what you have. And when life calls for it, go celebrate. Have a Manhattan and oysters and whatever you like. It will be memorable to you then, not when you have it every day. And that's what I mean. Don't celebrate every day. Focus on the goals that you want to accomplish, and less on immediate gratifications and foods and media and entertainment. That's what I mean with don't celebrate every day. And I hope you found this useful, and if you did, then feel free to share it with someone else who may also like it. I appreciate the time that you're devoting to this podcast. Thank you, and signing off and wishing you a wonderful day. Much love.